Raccontarvi quello che stiamo facendo a Milano. È sicuro, non abbiamo fatto la rivoluzione. 98.000 pasti che diamo ogni giorno nelle scuole, negli ospedali e soprattutto a chi...
As I announced last September at the United Nations Climate Summit, we are committed to an 80% reduction in greenhouse gases by 2050, mirroring the pledge of so many of you represented here today. And we're proud to be the largest city in the world to make that commitment and hope that the scale of our effort helps to inspire others to go farther and to be even more ambitious. And today, I'd like to add to all that we are doing in New York, I'd like to announce our next big step. We are committing to 40 by 30 on our way to 80 by 50, a reduction of our emissions levels by 40% by the year 2030.
Focuses on the very poor, pushing people over the poverty line.
I learned long ago that the people often lead the leaders. And in recent years, I've seen this phenomenon come to life with respect to the changing climate. I've seen it vividly in my hometown. Nearly 3 years ago in our city, Hurricane Sandy left 44 dead and thousands lost their homes and their businesses. And this tragedy made the people of New York City understand climate change in a very different way. It became personal, it became real, it was no longer an abstraction.
Issues. Clean water is fundamental from a health perspective.
And the same city that saw such a shock to our assumptions and our complacency in 2012, we saw an immense outpouring of focus and determination in 2014. Few thought that the protest march connected to the UN Climate Summit would be that notable, but it ended up being a signal event. Hundreds of thousands marched in the streets of New York, and many more in cities around the world. My friends, they weren't deniers, they were demanders.
Ma nessun sindaco può abbandonare coloro che invece abbandonati sono.
We have fierce opposition and blind inertia, and that opposition is well financed. Hundreds of millions of dollars going into propaganda, into falsifying the scientific record, bamboozling people of every country, television stations, political parties, think tanks, PhDs, university personnel. They form a group of people that is attempting to put a cloud of doubt and uncertainty over the clear science that you heard earlier this morning. So we have to fight that propaganda and overcome the inertia and the tremendous opposition. The California economy has steadily reduced its greenhouse gas emissions, particularly on a per capita basis, but its economy is growing over the last decade faster than the economy of the United States as a whole. So there are ways that we can not mock creation or the laws of nature, but live within them. We have to get on the side of nature and not abuse it or go against it.
Señor Ignacio Marino, por favor. Después se prepara